Yeah, if we put the sheep up here, I think that's going to look good. Okay. I need to just commit. Commit to a fence line and do it. Yeah. I like that we're getting the little owl because it's like dusk or dawn, one of the two. Okay. All right, so then what I think we can do then, if we go here, edit farm, is the wool the sheep? The wool's the sheep, yes, of course. So if we just do little patches, I can even probably put some back in the trees here as well. There we go. And then what I thought we could do is do some like little bushes and rocks and things like around where the sheep are going to be. I think that could be really fun. Bye, Shannon. Have a wonderful day. Dusk is better. Yeah. No, there's no rooftops. You have to manually place snow on all the roofs now, which I talked about yesterday, kind of being a little bit like, that feels like really tedious. I mean, I might do it. I might do it. But the thing with snow is it does look, I mean, like the thing that they've done is like the icicles look really cool and like the snow hanging off the building. But yeah, you have to cover the whole thing yourself. But like, you know, you get the cool like little icicle thing, which is neat. But yeah, you are you gonna go around and I don't know. I mean, maybe. Okay, so let's get some rocks in between these here. I don't know how this is gonna look, but I think it's gonna look nice. And then can we do flower patches? Yeah, we can do, let's do random. Like how nice would it to be to have a bunch of flowers. Out in the meadow with the sheep, even though it's winter. But, you know, aesthetics. Okay, and then we've got a tree stump. This is really fun. Let's put a couple tree stumps around. That's great. I love you get all these different sizes too. That's cool. Okay, and then I guess we should, do we pop in some winter trees? I guess so. I don't know though, maybe we don't. Maybe we just go, yeah, maybe we just go bushes. Let's keep it low. Maybe we put like 1 or 2 large trees. Should we put like I don't know, actually I think we just keep it bushes. I think low is good. We've got this kind of like little forest here in the corner, which is cool. So maybe what we do, do a couple little trees along this back side here. Just to kind of help maybe like blend that in a little bit. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Okay, I'm gonna go dirt road up here because we are up in the farmland, so I am definitely gonna do that. We're gonna have a road to the water. I'm hoping at some point they give us like little bridges. How cute would that be? Adorable. That would be adorable. Yeah, this is going to be nice. And I think we continue to do like a lot of rocks and flowers and a few trees. Really like make this look really fun. Yeah, and then we could do another farm out here actually. Let's grab our sand here. And this is a kind of a steep hill, so go up this way to another farm out that way. It's actually just bring that to there. Let that come up that way. Okay. Okie dokie. Oh, I like this. I like this a lot. This is really pretty. Okay. let's go ahead and play for a moment. And let's go ahead and get some farmers out here. And let's speed this up. Oh, I like the little patches of sheep. Oh my gosh. That's really fun. Oh, that actually turned out really nice. I like that a lot. We're going back to daytime, folks. Getting our music back, watching our sheep move around. Here comes the sun. Oh my gosh. That looks great. It's like the sheep blend in a bit. I really like it with the rocks and the tree stumps and the flowers. I feel like that actually looks really good. I think we do something similar when we do the cows. That's really pretty. Really, really pretty. I like that. Okay. All right now, so yeah, that's great. That is great. Love, love, love. Oh yeah, that's nice. We're gonna do some really nice decorating around this little lake too. Man, this is so, oh, sorry everyone. This is really such a good map. Like holiday or not, really great map. Okay. We've got our little sheep farm here. I think we do another farm up here. I think we'd like tuck this here. And let's look. What would be good over here? We could do a lavender farm and do like a little winter wedding venue like we did last time. Could be fun. Not opposed to like a cool little lavender farm. Because, you know, if you're going to have a view like this, you want to make use of it. So maybe we do that. Maybe we do that. That'd be really nice. And we can blend in some really nice detailing around the lake. Little farm destination. Who doesn't love blending sheep? Exactly. They're all blended in. I mean, they look really cute with the flowers and the rocks and just how you get the little bits of grass. I think that's excellent. That makes me so, so happy. Okay, I'm going to get coffee and then we are going to build a lavender farm. And then we'll do all the detailing around here and then we'll see about like blending these two areas a little bit better. And just kind of see how far we get today. I'm excited though. I think this is going to be fun. Stealth sheep. You guys are too funny. No, not a lamb smoothie. No. Yeah, stealth. Oh gosh. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay. Oh, turkey smoothies. No. Man, stuff with your teeth is not fun at all, at all. Okay, so I think we definitely do the gazebo out here. Do we do it this way to like face, let's look at the view. Let's not get lost in the mountain. Let's look at the view. So, do we want a view? I guess it makes sense to kind of angle it right here on this corner. You'll get the Christmas market, you get the other lake here. You can see across, I think just on this corner here. Yeah, I think that's the spot. That's the spot for the view. So, yeah, we put it right here on the edge. Beautiful. And then this is our opportunity to do the lovely fence that lights up. Oh, I should do this all in one go. Let's come from here. Give that a little bit of a curve. Lovely. So that'll be the backdrop there. Yeah, that's lovely. Her sad faces are right in the way of our wedding venue. Ay, caramba. Is there an option to turn that off for right now? Just so. No. All right, well, that's fine. It is what it is. Listen, we're going to make people happy. They're just so sad, though. Okay, so we've got man, there's just kind of no escaping those sad faces for detailing. Okay, here we go. We can do it this way. All right, so we want some lovely benches for the, and I think we blend in with the style we're using for the gazebo there. So there'll be the wedding aisle down the middle. So I think we go with sand. Let's go with a 1.5, maybe smaller, maybe 1. Yeah. Right like that. Okay. We leave a little bit of room. And we go 2 benches on each side. And I know we just did a wedding venue in our other build, but you can't not with this view. Like, it's just too perfect. It's just too perfect. Okay. Man, I wish we could put decorations on this gazebo. But we can't, but that's okay. You know what we can do is we can put, because it is holiday wedding or holiday decorated, we can do the little trees right there. We can do them here on the edge as well. We'll make it work. Okay, and then I do want, because this is a lavender farm, I do want to do the, yeah, this is fantastic. Little lavender overhang there. Oh, this should be, hold on. It makes sense that the quote-unquote aisle is that, but this is a farm. The rest of it would be dirt. Okay. Not quite sure where the rest of the farm is going to go yet, but we'll figure that out. Yeah, that's really lovely. Okay, and then I think having lavender around is going to be really nice. Let's go in here. Let's edit farm. Let's grab our lavender. I think I want to do smaller brush. We're going to make sure we leave we're going to be more precise with this. Yeah, this is gonna look nice. Yes, Joy builds everything. Not everything. The thing is, what does joy build well? Not everything well. Some things. Hello, Salone. I've been wanting to get this game. What do you like about it? I mean, precisely what I'm doing right now. The amount of props that you get and the... I mean, everything is just so cute. But if you like detailing and making things look pretty, I mean, look at the amount of props that you get. You can detail your heart away. Really, really fun. And they just gave us a little holiday update, which is so fun. But you can, even without the holiday, you can like decorate buildings and just make things look really, really cute. Like even with like with all the regular stuff too. It's just like if you like detailing, and I think like there's a fun like simple management piece to it as well. You know, you do have to like place the residents in their homes. You got to figure out where they're going to work, and you can give them pets, and but it's not like so intensive. Like it's very light. It's very fun. It's not complicated. Kind of no rhyme or reason to what I'm doing right at this moment. I'm just messing around with things. Yeah, I would say it's definitely worth it though if you like cozy, simple management games and you really like detailing. That's what I would say. Okay, I think this is like a good start. I feel like you guys can kind of pick up what I'm putting down here. So then what I want to do is move into a regular fence, because this is just the special lighting for around the wedding venue. I want to get into a nice tall wooden fence around the farm. And I might make this a little different here. We have a nice path that kind of follows the edge, connects up that way. And then we can do a bit more lavender in here. A little space there. I'm going to take out that little bit right there. Okay, and then what we're going to do is take that little funny opportunity there. And I'll put a little bench out here. So you can see, and then in fact, I think what we should do is change this up. We're actually gonna go for the low wooden fence. We can still okay, why are you not working? Oh, this thinks I'm clicking on a person below and not on the fence. Okay, got it. Let's go this way. Gotta get a little... No, I want to curve the other way. There we go. There we go. Now I got it. Sorry, everybody. Okay, there we go. There we go. That's looking nice. Oh yeah, and then there's the little bench. You can go sit and have a little view off that way. I think that's really nice. Okay, and then I do think we do need... I feel like we should have a tree or two. Yeah, I feel like that's really nice. Should we put a big tree up in here? Yeah, just a small. I feel like a small little tree on either side. Although that kind of hides the arch. Yeah, I think we're gonna leave it open. You know what we will do though is we're gonna plant some flowers. I think that's gonna look really nice alongside the lavender. And I know, it's snowing, it's winter. We're gonna definitely put snow down here, but the flowers are gonna look really pretty peeking through. Okay, so then I think what we should do is grab our lavender again and come through this way a little bit. I do want to leave a little bit of space here. Coming along this side of the house. Okay, I feel like that's looking good. Oh, thanks, Chris. Yeah, I'd like to sit on that little bench too. It's very cute. Yeah, it's really interesting how they've done the farm stuff because it definitely is pixelated, but the way that they've done it where you can paint and everything will just come out in these lovely rows. It's very textured. Yeah, it's just really lovely. The game is just really lovely. Really, really lovely. Okay, I feel like I want another little tree over here. Maybe I put one right here too. Just to kind of bring a little something there. Help that balance out. Oh yeah, that's really pretty. Woo! A little close. A little close. Yeah, that's really lovely. Really lovely. Okay. All right, so I think oh gosh, that looks really sharp. Okay, I feel like we should do some more flowers in this corner here. And then we'll bring in a little bit more lavender too, but I feel like we should yeah. And then let's come into here. We are going to grab our lavender. I love that also it will stay within the confines of your path. Just makes it so satisfying. That is really lovely. I kind of want to leave some room around the lake here. Yeah, that's going to be really nice. So what I want to do here is grab another little bench so you can come and have a little sit around the lake. And we are going to grab our little tree that we've been using. Put that there. I think that's really lovely. Okay, and then I think what I want to do here is there's the lovely gardening table. Do I want to put that up against the house? No, let's put it here. Lovely little gardening table. Love that. Ooh, the farm sign. Should definitely put that here. So you're coming up the path. And then there is, we'll definitely have a little dog house at the farm. Got a little water pump here. That's very cute. A little empty wheelbarrow. Put that there. Okay, I think we should grab more of our flowers here. And just plant some around the our main door here. We'll line this path down to the sign. And put a little on this side as well. That's nice. Okay. You are invited to our wedding. No pets, children, or hay fever allowed. RSVP. Oh yeah, there are winter flowers. Yes, there are. Yes, there are. Oh, this is starting to come together so nicely. This is making me really happy. Okay, so, oh, that just looks really nice. Really, really nice. And you've got this cute little path you can walk through. I feel like we could just have I feel like we don't need this path down this way. I feel like this coming through here is fine. Yeah, let's actually fill in a bit more lavender in here. Oh, that looks nice. Okay. Okay. All right. So this side here, I do want to put a fence for safety. And let's just grab our fence here. We're going to go behind our dog house here. Come up to there. That's nice. We have a little fenced in area there is very nice to have. Okay, and then I think we have this little path. Should we put this around the back of the house? I guess not. We really don't need to. Let's cut that off there. What we can do is we could put, oh, we should put a little bucket here because we have the little water thing there. A little barrel, a little bucket. A little crate. Ooh, a cellar door. Oh, that's what we should put there. We should put a cellar. I love that someone thought of this. I mean, how cute. How appropriate. Yeah, let's just put a little cellar door there. Okay, then actually, let's just do a tree or two. Okay. Yeah, I do like that. All right, let's plant some more flowers here. Do some different colors. It's not covering the sign. No, it's not. Okay, perfect. Lovely, lovely. All right, so then what we can do is fill in. We still have more lavender we need to put in here. So I do want to make sure we leave room for around the lake. And then do we want to, yeah, I feel like also I just want to have enough. Thank you for all the hearts, who is ever doing that. I appreciate that. We just need a teeny bit more. We are almost there. Like, you can get pretty precise with this. There we go. Oh, almost. Not quite. Not quite. There we go. Lovely. All right. Lavender. Farm across from the sheep farm. The wedding venue. Oh my gosh, that's so lovely. That's so lovely. Oh, it makes me so happy. We Sooners do love our clips. No, I love a good wreath, and I love that they're actually in the game. And I can't believe I didn't know that on the first day we started our Christmas village. Bubble says, my parents' next door neighbor once got a Christmas wreath from a shopping mall that closed down. He put it on his front door and it was wider than the door. That's a good score, though. Well, she's sleeping, so I'm not going to say her name because she's actually passed out. She's doing well. She's doing well. Unfortunately, we have not been able to do as many WALKs as I'd like to, because, you know, we're doing short but frequent, and the weather here in Washington has just been not a fun one. So it's been we haven't been getting out as much as I would have liked us to, essentially. But at least something every day, even if it's wet. So she's doing okay. I'm very much looking forward to, you know, getting through the winter and coming into spring again and really having the right weather to work on, you know, building up her strength. But she's doing okay. The other thing I'm taking advantage of with this poor weather and us not getting out as much is that I haven't been using as much pain medication because she's been seeming fine, but then again, she's not moving as much as she should be. So again, just a little break from that. But yeah, she's doing good. She's doing good. Okay, I think I don't want a fence here. I feel like I just want like a natural, like some rocks, some trees, just to kind of create a natural boundary here. Let's do some rocks in here. Do some trees to kind of create a bit of a natural. I think that works. Okay. Let's put another tree here on that side there. Kind of go with that same tree I've been using there, and that just, these trees kind of just help kind of create a natural between the lavender farm and our sheep farm over here. Okay, so now I think what we do is detail up the front of our sheep farm, and I kind of want to like lean into what we've done in the pasture area with like flowers and rocks and tree stumps and things like that. I feel like will look really nice. Yeah. The other thing is thinking about all the extra props too. So we're gonna go ahead. Let's put a little doghouse back here. It's like the sheepdog, right? Big shed. Should we stick a shed over here? That might be a good thing to have. tuck it in over here actually. It's kind of on a hill over there. Okay, we won't worry about the shed for now. For now, we can go ahead and do though is go ahead and put some of these in there. We don't need a big hay wagon. We'll do like a little wagon there. A little garden table here. They're so pretty. I really like them. Okay, definitely we'll put water pump for sure. And we'll add a little bucket here. So cute. So cute. Okay. All right, so. Thank you so much. I'm glad you like it, No Mercy. Yeah, like I said the other day, I'm very grateful there's no flooding where my home is, and there's so many people in Washington right now that are not in their home for the holidays, and their whole entire life just looks completely different. Natural disasters suck. And they're just more and more common, unfortunately. Should we put like a little gazebo at the end here, or a little that's really cute. We should get a little bench over here. Even better yet, we did like a little picnic table. Yeah, that's really nice. Okay, I think now what we can do is we can do a few stumps. I love that they gave us tree stumps for decorating. I mean, that's just great. And all the different size rocks too. It's just fantastic. Oh, I think we could put the swans in the water, right? Oh, and ducks too. There's different kinds of ducks. Ducks kind of hang together, don't they? So cute. Okay, the other cool thing is You can put little flowers in the water. Very cute. Ivy. Can you do ivy on buildings? You can. Oh, that's kind of cool. Like if you wanted to cover like they've done here. That's pretty cool. I didn't realize that. Did not realize that. We got the reeds. I mean, you could really do like a real like full covered pond would be really cool. I feel like these are always kind of grouped together a bit, which is fine. I think I'm gonna just move this here so there can be like little groupings. And I think I'm not gonna do the reeds on this particular pond. But that's cute. Swans and ducks. Joy built ponds. More water flowers. Yeah, they look really nice. Oh, we can just do singles too. That's really pretty. All right, we're gonna leave it there. Just a little bit. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to do was get some flowers down. That way we kind of have this same kind of look we have over there. And then let's go to little bushes here. Get these all put in. Yeah, that looks nice. And then a little tree or two there. Okay, that's really nice. Or a little sheep farm over there. That feels really good. Single flowers. Singles. Too funny. Okay, so I think what I want to do is change this up slightly. We're gonna come and meet this here. And then, yeah, it's a little bit cleaner there. All right. Oh, I like our two little farms up here. That looks really nice. Getting a little photo there. Okay. All right, so I'm not planning on building anything here. I think this just becomes a lot of forest. And probably also, I mean, this is gonna be farmland up here, so maybe we just also we could do Yeah, I think we leave it like that. We'll see. Do we want any? Well, let's just see. Let's put in a forest here and kind of blend this out, and then let's see what this side looks like over here, because maybe we change this a little bit. But let's finish this part here, and then we'll paint. We're gonna paint snow over everything we just built. But you know, it's worth it. Okay, so we're gonna do some big trees here. We're gonna blend that out. Nice forest here, and then we are gonna grab trees that have snow. Pepper those in. Okay, and then we are gonna grab our snow and we are going to paint. Okay. It's such a bummer that like there's this harsh line there, but if we use some trees maybe, and then you know what we need to do actually is bring back in a little bit of like, yeah, then it doesn't look like a harsh line. It's just kind of the snow fading a bit on the edges. There. This one blended more because they already had trees here. But such as things. Okay, so then we are going to paint all of this. We need to put some more lights over here. Like so. And then I think just do a few trees in here, kind of like it's thinning out a bit. Like so. And then let's go toss in a few little bushes here and there. Okay. Love that on top. Looks really pretty. Whoop. Now I'm taking us all the places. Oh, look at that. That's really lovely. Lovely, lovely. Okay. Now we gotta put snow all over it. I mean, we don't have to, but we're going to because that's what's gonna make sense for this build. Listen, we can always put it back to green. But I mean, oh, snap. Look at that. So it doesn't cover. Interesting. I mean, that makes sense. That does make sense. What doesn't make sense is that the higher elevation wouldn't have snow. It might make sense if the lower elevation didn't have snow. That is a little tricky. And we've put everything in, we've planned all of our farms to be at the higher elevation. Ooh. I mean, we're committed now. Like, here's the thing. It is what it is. We cannot start, I mean, we could start over and flip-flop and put farms in the valley and put everything up above, but that would be a different town. So, what do we do? Forest with a hike ski trail through it? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, does this look that bad with the patches? I mean, yes, it does. It looks odd. It looks very odd with the snow. I mean, the only way, I mean, even this though. Okay, maybe we could blend out the edges. Hold on. You know what? We are gonna make this work. So I'm going to take this brush way down. We're going to go to the green. And if we do this along the edges, it's a bit more pixelated. I mean, this looks a little bit better than the harsh line. I mean, it looks a little bit better. Man, that is a bummer. You know, it's like the aesthetics is where I get hung up. You probably would get cleared areas where the sheep graze on top of it. I mean, true. All right, I think like the pixelated going along the edges like that did improve the look a bit. So that's fine. But yeah, a bit of a bummer. Let's go around the lake a little bit. Do some little patches here and there of the grass coming through. I mean, it's not so bad underneath crops, but like that. But good thing we did little patches, otherwise there'd be like no snow in the area either. So, you know, I think we did it the best way without actually realizing that was what was going to happen, although I probably could have guessed that was going to happen. I think it's all right. I think it's all right. Okay, let's oh, there's nobody there. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, I think if we're under, I feel like we probably will get someone coming in. I think if it's over 60, people won't come in. It's so fun to see the ducks and swan move around. It's really cute. Well, we're not getting anyone in, which is fine. How's our little bistro? Doesn't need anyone else. That's understandable. Okay, well, this is where we're at. And that's fine. I mean, eventually we're gonna have all the things sorted. No worries, Bobble. The stealth sheep. Yeah, I mean, that's the other thing too. Like, even, you know, we're not gonna have snow over here, so it's gonna look a little odd. But again, we have to remember, you know, the mechanics of the game and how that functions and all of that. So it's understandable. It's going to be a little bit wonky, but that's fine. That's fine. Okay. All right. So the question is, yeah, I think I go ahead and maybe we change this slightly. Yeah. Oh, let's try now. This is one thing we were going to try. So, if we upgrade these roads, and then we can cover that kind of dirty snow edge. is that, gosh, it kind of looks like frosting, doesn't it? It does look like frosting. I'm kind of conflicted on the road thing. No. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it's neither here nor there. I think I just might like the sand with the snow on the side. I don't know if it's because it creates a little bit more contrast. No, it'll just, yeah, and it just changes everything to kind of like this color, and then it does do kind of like what you would expect, like kind of like this pile up on the side with the dirt. I don't know if I'm a fan of that. I kind of like that I can more clearly see the path with the sand. I kind of like it better. It's definitely a choice, definitely an aesthetic choice. But like the, you know, in the scheme of everything, like it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Like this does blend in better, but I don't like, you know, I'd still want to, here's the thing, I would still want to cover the edges, and these edges are already lifted where the sand is not, so this is like really building height. So then it, versus like on the edges with this, it almost blends better with the snow, where this, it kind of, I feel like it looks odd, you know? Let's just do a direct side by side here, and then we can kind of, and again, like in the scheme of things, this really doesn't matter. This is totally aesthetics. The thing with the okay. Kind of need to blend that in so that we can see. I mean, this definitely is white. I mean, it definitely looks more like snow than the sand. That is 100% true, especially like looking at it that way. I feel like the sand lays a little flatter though. I don't know if it's just the way that it looks. And I like I enjoy the distinction between like the path and the snow pushed up on the edges where it doesn't have that same effect. It feels different. I think I'm going to stick with the sand. I think I'm going to stick with the sand. It just feels better to me. It just feels better. I change up this road anyways. Yeah. Oh, I still have some of the other road left there. My bad. I'm gonna need to fix this in a few little places. Okay. Might change this up a little bit. All right, well, executive decision. We're sticking with the sand. At least for this area. I think when we do our, when we go do our Christmas village, or the large Christmas market, that might change, as it'll be a different thing. It will be different. But yeah, aesthetic wise, I think it's definitely a choice, and it does, you know, it has that whiter look to it. And I think if you don't mind, here's the calculation. If you don't mind that the edge is like the dirty snow, which it would be, realistically, like, then it works great. But you guys know I like things to be pretty. Okay. All fixed. Back to our sand. All right. Okay. Man, I feel like I'm going to get so much farther when I play, and I don't. It's because I hem and haw too much over things. I hem and haw too much. But you know, decisions. Okay, so now I'm going to change this. I think I did 3 on this. Did I not? Yeah. So I'm going to come right down into there. We are going to do our smaller right into here. Little thing if you're gonna walk down the hill. Couple lights there. And then we should think about what we want across from the hotel. That's kind of like a pattern there, a little less snow there. Okay, so up the hill we're going into farmland, which is great. So I'm going to put some trees over here. Blend in. Few regular trees as well. Lovely. And some little bushes. Okay. We could actually put another rock or two, might look really nice. Just kind of pull through. We have those 2 rocks there. And big tree or 2. Okay, I feel like that looks nice there. Okay, and then we've got these trees coming up this way on this side of the hotel. We've got 2. I like that that's a little like that. Okay, so then I think we also some trees through here as well. And a few rocks. And some bushes. Oh yeah, this is looking better already. Nice and blended here. Lovely. Oh yeah, that's very nice. Okay, so then if we're coming over to the hotel here, I think we can do some additional like really nice landscaping out back. This could look very nice. The other thing we want to do is we do want to attach down into there. I think we just do a temporary road for now and not worry too much because we'll want to change things. So I think I'm just going to go the shortest, a nice short thing, and then we'll figure that out in time. Okay. Everyone needs their US recommended daily allowed wonkage. That's true. Wonkage. The study of appearance of frozen things. No, I know. Like, when it snows, it's only pristine and white and just looking so, like, pretty for a minute. So, like I said, like, I'm not fussed about the upgraded roads thing because they really do. It's what you would see. You would see the path would, you know, and then you'd have. So, but we're just going to roll with the sand. Yeah, I like the idea of like, hi, well, look who's awake. Hello. Why is it, it's like, you know when it's like, it's been 2 hours, Mom. I do like the idea of doing some more landscaping around the hotel. We definitely need to, this is not straight. We definitely need to fix that. But then I think we could think about, yes, hi, Anna, what goes across from the hotel. I mean, we've got quite a big steep here. And this is going to be farmlands up here. So again, maybe it's just more forest. I think we'll have to see with time. We'll have to see with time. But I'm so glad we got as far as we did today. Like, this is all blended very nicely. Yes, Anna's saying hi to everyone now. Yeah, and I really do like that we got 2 of our farms in. So we've kind of built up the hill here. Yeah, I really like that. The wedding venue is so nice. And the pond with the ducks and the geese. We should take a little photo right here. Yeah, that's so great. So great. Okay. All right. Well, again, just as a reminder, I will not be streaming this Tuesday. I've got work stuff. It's just going to be a very busy day. But I am going to stream Friday, Saturday, Sunday next weekend. Same bat time, same bat place. And I'm going to see if Anna will let me stream for a bit longer because I'd really like to make more progress on this. Really getting this going together. So, but yeah. I am extremely pleased with our little village so far in the snow. And yeah, I think it looks great so far. And I really like how we've kind of blended in the things that aren't covered with snow with the things that are covered with snow. And I think it's going to end up looking really nice. But yeah. All right, everybody. Well, thank you so much, Greg. I appreciate that. The purple with the snow whiteness. Yeah, it really is pretty. That lavender farm is very pretty. Yeah, exactly. It's like she knows exactly when she's like, okay, get off the computer. It's too funny. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for being here with me. I appreciate all of you so much, especially No Mercy, our great moderator who is always prompt with the help and the links and everything. So shout out to No Mercy. Appreciate all of you, though, for being here. And yeah, I'll see you guys next Friday. If I have any time in the week, I might pop on and try to do stream, or maybe I'll just pop into Discord. Maybe we'll paint some roofs white. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I think this week's going to be a little crazy with work, but yeah, we'll figure it out. All right, everybody. I hope you all have a joyful day, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.